Yes. So we are from Evangel Church International. Our church is over 102 years old. It was, believe it or not, rezoned behind our backs, and a developer has snatched the land, and we are fighting the sale. So we are standing here because you all have talked like really great, and we're saying we need help. Today, we have a problem that you are talking about, and we want you, somebody, to help us, because we're fighting on our own, but they are going to build on that land, and it is going to go underwater, and we're fighting, and we need your help.
For the benefit of everyone, tell them where the church is.
590 Northwest 159th Street. We sit on prime real estate.
Okay, so we'll allow
Northwest.
There is a follow-up to this question.
Okay, so this is like one question from 3 different people.
Yes, and this is a follow-up to the question.
The land that we are talking about.
That's located on 590 Northwest 159th Street, has in the book of record a restricted covenant. Although it has a restricted covenant to protect the members from developers such as the Morgan Group, the land was still rezoned by the county. So my question, without a notice, there was never a notice placed on the land to notify the community of the rezoning of what was going to happen on that land. So my question is, all I've been hearing all evening, we're for the people, we listen to the people, we want what you want. How are you going to solve this problem? What are you going to do about this? What is your plan that you're going to put in motion? Because we are not the first one, and we will not be the last one.
And we
Thank
are
you.
fighting it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Can I
so
say something?
We're going to start on the mayor's side.
First of all,
Thank you.
it's because you have people in your community who wasn't paying attention. They start paying attention now because they're wanting for office, and they've been living forever in your community. I'm pretty much sure people like former Mayor Joe Celestin knew about it. As a developer, as an engineer, he knew about it. How come the principal been living here forever and he don't know about it? It's people who've been living in your community, they knew about it, they didn't do anything, and now they want your vote so they can start solving the problem. I'm not gonna tell you right now what I'm gonna do, but I can tell you, as mayor of North Miami, that's what I've been doing. Working with the people to solve problems. If I'm elected, I'm gonna assess the situation and come up with the right solution. I don't wanna lie to you to get your vote, telling you that I'm gonna reverse it, when in reality
I'm sorry, sir, with all due respect, our church will be sold or just demolished by them.
Well, who has the power? You have the power. You have the power.
Excuse me, I'm
Because-
sorry. I'm sorry.
That's-
This is probably the most critical question of the night.
You have the power. I'm pretty sure that you followed our work in Little Haiti when developers bought land and then they upzoned it and tried to put people out. What did we do? We organized them. Whenever we went in front of the Planning and Zoning Board, we organized 80 people, sometimes 90, lined them up to say no. First of all, you need to stand up because you have the power. Unfortunately, some of our candidates sitting here, they've gotten so much money from developers and realtors that they will not be, they will have a conflict of interest. But that has been my life work, to make sure that when you build your community, when you build your spaces, that you have the God-given right to stay in them. And look at my financial reports. You will not see, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars from the developers, because I want to make sure that any development that is done is is done responsibly. And you have the power to keep that church. The way you will do it is to work together and fight for it. And I will help you as your commissioner.
Oftentimes people call me with similar problems. And I do my best to try to, first of all, fact find, gather all of the facts, and then do what I can to not put a remedy on the problem, but find a solution. So I'll offer you the same help. I will give you my information before you leave. I will try to ascertain all of the facts and then report back to you on the possibilities of what we can do. That's the best I can do. All right?
Well, this is what you need to do. First of all, the property was sold because whoever's right to the property conveyed the title to somebody else. The covenant that was part of the deal, whoever bought it with the covenant, that stays. The only thing you can do now, if you feel like the deal was not done properly, you can retain an attorney before the demolition process starts. File for an injunctive relief.
We did. We have a court date and they went back.
No, but you can get.
The restricted covenant was actually deleted. It was deleted by the county.
Okay, so can I wait, can I get 10 seconds? 10 seconds.
Give them 10 extra seconds.
Okay, 10 seconds. If the county removed the covenant, which was your cause of action, the probable cause you had to file it, then you out of gas. There's nothing you can do. If the county did it, it's done.
Mr. Aristide?
Let me help, and I want to be clear. One thing about me, I'm not going to lie and play no games with nobody. The pastor from that church, I went to go talk to him about, he said, unless I got the wrong person, I can give you his name. The pastor said he wanted to sell the land. And that's what he wanted to do, unless we got the right person or the wrong person. When the comment is made where he's there, he didn't know, he didn't do anything about it, that's inaccurate. That person that gave me the impression that they were the ownership, they were the ones to sell it. I think we need to have a conversation with that person. I was there. When they talking about I'm not there, that's not true. In Biscayne Gardens, I'm there because I'm going through what everybody else is going through in Biscayne Gardens. They sold one right next to me. There's one right on top of me. And I'm trying to deal with it. I spent a fortune trying to deal with the problem with the one right next to me, where I had to move trees for over $20,000. They gave me $8,000. I didn't want to spend $12,000. So I'm going through what everybody else is going through. So I think we need to have a conversation with that person.